It's hard to ask people anything. And I question myself too much. I've heard so many stories about folks finding their life purpose, but to me, that's all they are. Stories.
I only sell soup.
Well, I don't want soup.
Wait,
This is what I
reasonable.
wanted. This is the thing I wanted. This
It's
is the
not on a
only
budget.
thing.
I
This
thought
is
you
this
would
is the
stand
only.
up.
Besides eating hot dogs and watering dead plants, there's nothing that captivates me anymore. I almost prefer the isolation. To be honest, I'd probably die if someone knew one of my reasons for living was hot dogs. Sorry, I haven't had anything to eat today.
This street only has places that make food.
Really weird food. 1 in a million. 1 in 1,000.
I can't eat, I want a diet.
What kind?
One of my own making. If I feel bad about myself, I don't eat. So far, I've lost about 5 pounds.
In a week?
In a day.
That doesn't sound possible.
Well, laxatives are quite impressive. What's going on with you?
Just sitting.
Why?
What? Why am I sitting?
Yes.
Because I was tired of walking.
Fair. Are you doing anything else tonight?
What? With people?
Sure.
No, I just needed a moment outside where there's fresh air and so much noise I can't think. Okay, well, there's normally more noise.
Why do you need noise?
What's with all these questions? What has you so interested in me?
I guess I wanted to talk to anyone that wasn't me, myself, or I.
So you talk to yourself?
Doesn't everyone?
I don't know many people, so I wouldn't know.
Well, you gotta know some people.
Well, I don't, okay?
Hey, look, I was just trying to be friendly. If you want, I'd go sit somewhere else.
Wait, please don't go.
You want me to stay?
Yeah. And about what you said before. I don't know about others, but I talk to myself sometimes.
I guess that's something we have in common.
I guess so. People don't normally talk to me, so you asking me stuff, I don't really know how to react.
I mean, I used my stomach as an icebreaker, which was my first offense.
It wasn't an offense at all. There's no crime for being hungry, and that's not even your fault.
I think that me starving is really my own fault.
No, it's not. I used to do something similar.
Do you want to talk about it?
I don't know. Do you feel bad about yourself?
I wouldn't say I do, but I can't eat when I'm upset, no matter what my stomach says.
Why do you feel upset?
Well, I stubbed my toe this morning.
Come on, I want to know.
No, really, I actually did stub my toe.
Please?
Well, around when I moved to this area, I started to feel this void. It felt like this indescribable emptiness. It would happen a lot when I was with friends. Seeing people full of such happiness and drive, both things that I lack. Every time it would cause something in me that's painful. Extremely painful.
Sometimes what you enjoy can help. What makes you happy?
Food, I guess. I'm not sure what else. Everyone has their circles chosen and their paths set. They seem to know exactly what they want to get out of life. If I could just know that feeling, I could be happy or maybe even content.
I know that empty feeling. Though I will say that there's never a set path to contentment. Do you mind if I share something? A few years ago, I wanted to branch out from my family. My mom's wanted me in a family business, but I didn't want to be a part of it. So I decided to make a name for myself. I worked in the lab and did very well. Even though I did it against my family's wishes, I still wanted them to be proud of me. Nobody acknowledged my work, not my family or my friends. My family moved away without telling me, and I have trouble socializing with anybody in my department. It's like the world is trying its hardest to tell me that I don't really exist. Sorry, I trailed off a bit. I was trying to say that I'm far too familiar with the feeling of isolation.
Maybe the best way to cure loneliness is to talk to strangers.
Maybe, but I don't think you're supposed to vent emotional trauma to strangers.
Come on. Besides my room's wallpaper, you're the second person to actually hear me when it comes to this stuff.
What happened to your friends? Me, myself, and I.
Well, the wallpaper is a much better listener. So you work at a lab? Have you not made any friends?
I've been there for over 3 years and nobody knows my name. I want to be friends with people, but I don't think they even see me.
Well, they should get their eyes checked, because I see you just fine.
Sure, you can, but we just met. It's not like we're gonna be friends.
Did I do something to offend you?
No.
Then what's stopping us from being friends?
There's too much to commit to.
Hey, I asked what's stopping friendship. We're not getting married.
How can you be sure talking to me isn't a mistake?
I don't. But I have nothing left to lose. So it's a risk I'm more than willing to take.
It's your funeral.
I mean, worst case, you'll have something to experiment on.
I don't do stuff like that.
You don't experiment on people?
That's a different department.
Oh. Wait, what?
Are you sure we can be friends?
We can figure that out over food. I've been craving some hot dogs.
Hot dogs?
Hot dogs.
If I never said forever, I'm not to blame. If I never said